hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the complete comparison between Mi A1 and the Honor 9i. Mi A1 is sold online exclusively on Flipkart and mi.com at 15,000 rupees in two colors, black and gold. As of now, it's in very limited stock, so you have to wait for weekly flash sales. This trend might continue for a few months. Honor 9i is sold online exclusively on Flipkart and Honor's very own website for 18,000 rupees in three colors, gold, black and blue. But as of now, only the gold color is available. They might bring in the other two colors in few weeks. As of now, this phone is also on very limited stock, so it might go out of stock every now and then. Now with that out of the way, let's first look at the similarities and then see where each phone excels. Both the phones have a complete unibody metal design with plastic antenna bands, a 2.5D curved glass on the front, a dual camera setup on the back along with a fingerprint scanner at the same position. Both the phones come with a mono speaker at the bottom under the right grille. Both the phones come with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage with a hybrid SIM slot. So you can either use two SIMs or a SIM and an SD card on both the phones. Now those were the similarities, now let's look at the differences. Though both the phones have a complete unibody metal design and feel very strongly built, from the back, Mi A1 feels more premium because of the curves and how the antenna bands are immersed in its body. But from the front, Honor looks more like a 2017 phone with a huge display and smaller bezels. Mi A1 looks too boring with its huge chin and forehead. By the way, Honor also comes with a plastic hard case and a screen guard pre-applied. And Mi A1 doesn't come with anything like that. Both the phones have a very similar footprint, even though Honor comes with a bigger screen. Because of the 18:9 aspect ratio, phone looks taller and fits more comfortably in a single hand. But that doesn't mean it's good for single-handed usage. Most of the time you can't reach the navigation bar or the notification bar. Both the phones have all the basic sensors like proximity, ambient, compass, notification LED light and a fingerprint scanner. But Honor 9i is missing the gyroscope, so we can't watch VR content, YouTube videos, YouTube 360-degree videos or use it in a VR headset. Mi A1 has the gyroscope sensor and we can do everything on it. Both have notification LED light, but Honor has a multicolor LED light, but A1 only has a white color LED light. Additionally, Mi A1 has an ambient display that wakes up the display in black and white mode every time you get a notification. This feature is not present on Honor. In addition to that, A1 has an IR blaster on the top and Honor doesn't. And Mi A1 is missing FM radio and Honor has it. So if you love to listen to radio a lot, then you might miss it on A1. Both the phones have the fingerprint scanner at the same position. It's easily accessible using the index finger. Both the phones are accurate, but while unlocking the phone, Honor is twice or thrice faster than A1. The difference is noticeable side by side. Both the phones support dual SIM with dual 4G and VoLTE. Jio works on both the phones without any issues. But on A1, we can make and receive video calls directly from the stock phone dialer. On Honor, we have to install a third-party app like the Jio's phone dialer. Signal reception was good on both the phones. I never had any call drops. I have tested it with my Jio and Vodafone SIMs. Now coming to call quality, I observed that the audio quality was slightly better on A1. It might not be a big deal to many people. Now coming to display, Mi A1 has a 5.5-inch LTPS display with Full HD resolution, protected by a Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Honor 9i comes with a massive 5.9-inch IPS display with some unknown glass protection. Sunlight legibility is good on both the phones. On regular usage, Mi A1 seems more brighter with a cooler color tone, while Honor has a warmer color tone to it. While watching videos, Honor enhances the display and makes it more bright with more vivid colors, while on A1, the video looks as it's supposed to. For media consumption, Honor 9i looks better because of the bigger full view display. But when you watch videos on YouTube or Netflix, we can see two black bars on either side because of the odd 18:9 aspect ratio. If you use apps like MX Player, we can scale or crop the video to cover the entire screen, but you will lose some content. Things like subtitles get cropped. So to wrap it up, in the display department, Honor is undoubtedly better. I have already posted a separate camera comparison, so do check it out for more information and sample shots. To wrap it up, here's the thing. Rear cameras on both the phones come with dual cameras and take good portrait shots. Mi A1 also offers 2x optical zoom, which is great but not a huge deal. Now for selfies, Honor has a huge lead. It takes better, brighter and wider selfies, and it also has portrait mode for selfies, which works really well. For video recording, there isn't a clear winner, it's more of your preference. Mi A1's footage looks more natural with close to accurate colors. Honor's footage looks bright, full of saturated colors, but it has better exposure control. So in the camera department, though Mi A1 performs slightly better in rear camera portrait shots, on the whole, Honor 9i is a much better package. Now this is where it gets really interesting. Mi A1 comes with a famous Snapdragon 625 processor with Adreno 506 GPU built using the 14nm manufacturing process. Honor 9i has a Kirin 659 processor with Mali T830 MP2 GPU built using the 16nm manufacturing process. Both the phones have 8 Cortex A53 cores clocked at different frequencies. These are the benchmark scores. CPU performance may be comparable, but GPU is undoubtedly better on A1. Because of how they were built, there is no heating issues on both the phones. Now coming to gaming performance, Honor 9i sucks big time. You won't be able to play most of the high-end games smoothly. On Mi A1, though it lacks in terms of visuals, gameplay in most of the high-end games is very smooth. So in terms of gaming or performance, Mi A1 is better. Mi A1 is a collaboration between Xiaomi and Google. So we get pure stock Android on Mi A1, which is developed and optimized by Google itself. It will get monthly security updates for the next 2 years and will get Oreo update by the end of 2017, and it will even get Android P update in 2018. Honor comes with a heavily skinned version of Android called EMUI version 5.1 based on Android 7.2. Even this phone will get updates, but not so frequently. In terms of software features, Mi A1 is completely empty. There isn't anything interesting or exciting except for the split screen mode. But on Honor 9i, we get a lot of features ranging from screen gestures, reading mode, dual apps, one-handed mode, and many more. Memory management is good on both the phones, with Mi A1 doing slightly better. Now all that sounds great, but in actual day-to-day usage, Mi A1 was buttery smooth. Maybe once a week it slowed down or froze for a second or stuttered a bit, but it ran very smoothly most of the time. Now Honor is a different story. Animations were choppy. In the few days I've been using this phone, it stuttered a lot, froze and didn't respond at least twice or thrice a day. Sometimes it was smooth and sometimes it made me go crazy. I might be exaggerating here, but that's how I felt while using this phone. So in terms of software features, Honor 9i is the winner, but for a smooth and stable user experience, Mi A1 is the winner. Mi A1 comes with a dedicated amp for speaker and audio jack. On headset, it sounds really loud and you can use any powerful headphones on it. Honor comes with Hisense sound enhancement and it does sound better than A1. By the way, A1 just sounds louder, doesn't enhance or improve the quality itself. In terms of speaker loudness, both are comparable, but Mi A1 was slightly louder. Battery. Now coming to the battery department, Mi A1 comes with a 3000 mAh battery with a normal 10 watts power adapter. Honor 9i comes with a 3340 mAh battery and a normal 10 watts power adapter. Mi A1 has a USB Type-C port and Honor has a micro USB charging port. Both the phones doesn't support quick charging or any kind of fast charging. Mi A1 takes around 1 hour for 80% of charge and Honor 9i takes 2 hours for the same 80% of charge. In terms of battery life, both are good. I got around 5 hours of screen on time on normal usage on both the phones. Now the conclusion is pretty simple. If you want a great looking phone with the best cameras on the front and back with a lot of software features, buy Honor 9i. If you are a normal user, you can ignore the occasional lag for the overall package. Now if you like stock Android or want a phone that works very smoothly without any hiccups with regular software and security updates, get Mi A1. It is also a better choice if you game a lot. Now coming to me, I love the cameras and display on Honor 9i, but as I've said, in my usage, it drove me crazy with just the few apps that I've installed, and I don't take a lot of pictures. So I'll stick with Mi A1. So guys, out of these two phones, which phone will you pick and why? do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you have any comments, complaints, compliments, or want me to make any specific video, shout out to me by commenting below this video and I'll try to make it as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.